Hello and welcome to Bedtime Story with Miss Anna. Are you ready to go to sleep? Kiss your mommy, kiss your daddy. It's time for story time. Tonight, we have some amazing books to read. First book is called Go Sleep in Your Own Bed by Candice Fleming and Laurie Nichols. Let's get started. Snuggle in, snuggle down. Bedtime on the farm. Pig told his day waddle jog, but when he plopped down, moo! Who do you think he found? Get up, squealed Pig. Go sleep in your own bed. Oh, Hazy's low cow, and she trumped to her stall, completely stumped. But when she snuggled down, whack! Who do you think she found? Get up, below a cow. Go sleep in your own bed. Oh, fluff and feathers, clucked Hen, and she struggled to her coop, pickety drop. But when she nestled down, nay, who do you think she found? Get up, squeaked Hen. Go sleep in your own bed. It looks like every animal is sleeping in a different bed, right, guys? Oh, whoa! It's me, Wickery Horse, and he's shambled to his stable, clobbery plop. But when he settled down, meh! Who do you think he found? Get up, Winnie Horse, go sleep in your own bed. Oh, bother, bleated Sheep, and she stumbled to her pen, trippery slum. But when she huddled down, aroo! Who do you think she found? Get up, baited Sheep, go sleep in your own bed. Oh, bark and bellyache, whined Dog, and he padded to his kennel, sniffery drag. But when he flapped down, meow, who do you think he found? Get up, woof Dog, go sleep in your own bed. Oh, drat, meow cow, and she tiptoed to her spot, pitty pat. But when she cuddled down, here, kitty kitty, who do you think she found? Oh dear, you are calm, sleep in my bed. Ah, snuggle in, snuggle down, bedtime on the farm. The end. Everyone seems to be sleeping in the wrong bed, right, guys? I have one more book for you. This book is called Good Night Like This by Mary Murphy. Yarn and Dulcie, Twitchy and Cozy, good night, Ravi, sleep tight. Like this. Good night. Flitty and shiny, flashy and tiny. Good night, fireflies, sleep tight. Like this. Good night. Quiet and strong all winter long. Good night, bears. Sleep tight. Like this. Good night. Tickly and feathery and any old withery. Good night, dogs. Sleep tight. Like this. Good night. Snorri and furry, stretchy and prairie. Good night, cat. Sleep tight. Like this. Good night. Swoosh, swish, make a bedtime wish. Good night, mice. Sleep tight. Like this. Good night. Look, everyone, all tucked up in bed. Now is your turn, sleepyhead. So good night, you. Sleep tight. Good night, good night, good night, like this. Good night. Such a nice book, Good Night Like This by Mary Murphy. I have another book for you. This one is called Stacy, Extraordinary Words. This is by Stacy Abrams. Stacy loves words. She loves to read and write and say them. She adores fun words. Long words, usually words with wonderful history and weird combinations. Whenever Stacy learns a new word, find in the dictionary, then she will look it up where the word have come from and learn its secret. Did any of these letters hide and stay quiet, like the P in the ptarmigan, a bird that lives in cold northern regions, or were they strong like the I in bright? Next, she wrote the word in her special notebook of extraordinary words. She practiced how to arrange the letters just right, how to sound them out. That's because she loves spelling interesting words most of all. With her favorite words, she will try to remember their quirks, what made them special. When she saw a super long word like onomatopoeia, a funny word to describe the sound of other words, she had to jump and sway. Words like duckling made her grin. Pernisky tickled her tongue. Sometimes Stacy thought that words understood her better than people did. When she sat by herself during recess, they never teased her about being quiet or about being clumsy when she felt, or awkward when she joked in her head came out wrong. When she read books under the covers, words never told her to go to sleep. Words understood why she was grumpy or anxious. In fact, words helped her explain what she was feeling, if only to herself. During the spelling bee contest, Stacy's turn finally came. Her stomach ached with nervous energy, but she was ready. Say the word dither. Sound it out. Dither. Spell it Dither. That is correct. The announcer called on the next student and the next. Promptly, enormous shuttle transportation, craggy recession and village. Finally, only three contestants remained, Stacy and Jake and a girl from another school. The girl went up to spell her word. Ding! She had spelled chocolate without the second O. We are down to our final two contestants, the announcer told the audience. Jay took a long time to spell except. Stacy got squeezed, but she remembered the lost letters that she adored, like Q and Z. Jay tackled clambering. Stacy conquered disengage. Then Jake defeated geometry. Stacy returned to the podium ready to do battle with her next word. She repeated it. She pronounced it. She spelled it. Instantantaneous. Instantaneous. As she waited for the announcer, the bell dinged. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The proper spelling is. Stacy couldn't hear the rest of what he said. Tears filled her eyes, but she stayed on stage like a good sport as Jay got his trophy and she received her second place ribbon. Everyone congratulated Jake and so did she. Good job. Jake laughed and rolled his eyes. At least I know the difference between an I and E. Stacy felt embarrassed, but she refused to let Jake make her cry. Well, I misspelled my word, but I know how to be courteous. You should try it. She turned away and went to find her mom. If today were like one of the stories Stacy loved most, she would have one. And Jay would have learned that words were a gift that shouldn't be used to hurt people. But things didn't always happen that way in real life. Sometimes change was harder, and it didn't happen right away. Stacy felt a hand brush at her cheeks. It opened her feet and smoothed out the ribbon. Mama, she put a butterscotch candy on top, Stacy's favorite kind. You okay? I lost. But you came so far, nearly to the very end. Not far enough. I got the letter wrong and I didn't win, I failed. You only fail if you stop, her mother reminded her. I know there is a word for that. You know it too. Stacy thought about one of her favorite words, perseverance. Exactly, so let's go home and learn more words. There is always next year. Stacy imagined all the words she had yet to meet, new words and new ways to speak up and help others. She find them all. No, Mama, there is always tomorrow. The end. Such a beautiful story about Stacy's extraordinary world. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell. Good night, good night, good night.